Mm. I like my tobacco. Right. All right. So let's this. It's the Gregorian New Year, right? You survived the culling last night, nigga. You made it. You a survivor. You survived the culling of the herd last night. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who survived the purge? You survived the purge. Who's a fucking superstar? You're a fucking superstar. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Yeah. Now, why am I here? Why are you here? Why was this video created? Right. Let's see. We got some explaining to do. All right, we got some shit to lay out because we got a lot of bullshit going on out there. Got a lot of liars, a whole lot of liars, whole lot of manipulators, snake oil salesmen. We got a whole lot of juju bag sellers out that bitch. You know what I mean? Got a whole lot of random fuckery going on. But let's break this down real quick. Guy in the middle, German. Bottom right, Mongolian. Top left, that's a Mongolian who migrated. Siberian would be more accurate, but Mongolian, Siberian, another discussion for another day. Same people, roughly, give or take. Closely related to the guy in the middle, the German. Also very closely related to the guy in the bottom left, the African. That being said, the only standout of all these guys would be the guy in the top right. Who is that guy? What is that guy? Where'd he come from? Where is he now? Right? You know what I mean? Oh, shit about to get real, old bloods. Oh, Peru, right? The guy in the top right. Mm-hmm. Very godly creature, right? The original, the only one, standout, that guy. Ran around the whole fucking world, had a good time, taught everybody all kind of nice things, and everybody's basically been stealing from the guy too since they met the guy. Now he is the Australoid. The two Asiatic fellas there. We're not going to get into that. We don't want to have the discussion because I don't want to hurt any fucking feelings. But the two Asiatic guys there, you're Mongoloid, you're Siberian, right there. Those two Asiatic dudes. They are very kind of key to all of this, right? Very key, very, very crucial part of this whole thing going on. But they, as with the African, no facial hair, very similar eyes, features, etc., etc. They're all basically stock of the Negroid. Even the German is a Negroid. Now, when they call you Negro, I need you to fully understand what they're saying to you. You are a descendant of top left, bottom right, middle. That's a Negro. The guy in the top right, the one that standout guy I was telling you about, he's an Australoid. Now, this is where shit gets real and gets tricky. Now, the term Negro describes somebody who is distilled from Negroid stock. Now, in order for you to be a Negro, these tricky bastards, you have to be of Negroid stock. So they call you in America Negro. But they already fucking know you're not no fucking Negroid. But this is the further, in this point in time, the agenda they had set. The conquering, the brainwashing to further ensue, leading to where we are right now having this fucking discussion. Now, why do I call him a Negroid? That's what the fuck he is. Okay? And the blonde dude and the two Asians come from the Negroid. The Australoid and the Negroid are like, how can I describe it? Cats and dogs. Two totally different fucking creatures. All the fucking together. But nevertheless, you are now in America being called a Negroid. Negro, whichever floats your boat, to get you to drop being an Australoid. Okay? Being what you are, most likely. There are some Negroids in the Americas. When I say the Americas, I mean Canada and America. That's North America right there. Central America is Mexico, halfway through Brazil, halfway through what we call South America. South America is like middle of what we call South America, all the way down to Antarctica. Okay, all that in between, including the goddamn Galapagos and the fucking Pacific Islands, all of that. Yeah, that's all America. But anyway, that's how Australoids stock. Now, let's see. Let's go here. We'll get to that cartoon in a minute. This shit, all right? Mm-hmm. Do I already got it open? I do. Now, let's read this. Let's check this out, right? It says, top left, bottom left is a Mongolian, and might as well zoom in, right? Oh, you're fucking with me now. Now you're just fucking with me. A Mongolian and Ethiopian. That's your modern day Asian and your modern day African. The one in the middle is the Caucasian. On the far right, we have the American and the Malaysian. In all actuality, that American is a Mongolian, and the Caucasian is something altogether different. But the American would be the Malay. The Malay is the American. Let's go a little bit further, right? Let's show you how deep this fuckery goes. We already started this trip. Let's fucking finish it. Holy fucking shit. Is this the older one? Is this an older fucking picture of the same fucking description of the same fucking people? This is right when the manipulation of history began, right? The top, the zoom in. That top left right there, those shit on his fucking face, they said it's American. Which is not, it's not, they didn't completely lie. They just twisted it a little bit, because the people in the Americas that wore that style, okay, of facial decoration will be the New Zealanders, the Maori, right? And then on the far right, skipping the Anglo in the middle, we have the Australian. Yeah. This is where shit gets fucked up. This is where you get to see the lie, right? And this is where you get to see the crack in the fucking lie. Now, in your bottom left, beginning this whole row of four men, four different races, let me move that out of the way. You have the Caucasian, who is currently a black fella. Holy fucking shit. Then you got a European. Holy fucking shit. The European is the white one. The Caucasian is the black one. Holy shit. Did I just fuck you up? It fucked me up. It fucked me up. Sure did. Fuck me up. Fuck me up real good. Then we got the Mongolian, followed by the African. All right. The Australian and American, same fucking dude. Got New Zealanders, mainland Australians, same fucking people. American Australoids, all together. Just keep that focus, okay? Because what you have been to believing up until now, what you have been brainwashed, and then what the fuck you thought was real, which is a whole fucking lie, is that your ass is a Caucasian or African. Holy fucking shit. But guess what? You are either an Australian or an American Australoid. Holy fucking shit. It's the same thing, ain't it? Listen to what I just said. I said you're either an American or an American Australoid, but both are fucking Australoids. Holy fucking shit. You're Aboriginal. God damn it. We're about to dive into that Aboriginal shit real quick, though. See that? Caucasian. Bottom left. European. Right after that. Pink skin guy. Anglo guy on the top. Pink skin guy. All those guys. Mongolian, African, all those guys, five guys, same fucking people. Roughly. Well, up until the European and the Anglo became white, right? But that's what is that tribe that came through Africa? And yeah, that's where Europeans come from, that tribe. The Yamani, I can't fucking remember, but they were very brutal. And what they would do they would find people on their journeys, and then they find those people and they study those people, and they learn those people's culture and their history. Kill off all the inhabitants that they would deem would be an issue. Those who remember the true history and those who would not bow down to the oncoming slaughter. And they keep those who would willingly work. And then they would assume the identity of those people and say, we are those people. When the neighbors would come over and be like, hey, what's up? Where's Jeff? And then they were like, I am a Jeff. You're like, no, Jeff is a black guy. By today's terms, a brown skinned fella. And they say, oh no, Jeff is inside the tent, come on in. And they go in the tent and they kill that motherfucker. Then they go back and they study those people. And the formula began and it continues. Moving forward, I want you to be able to read it clearly. Once again, top left, American. You got your Anglo-Arctic in the middle at the top, and then you got your Australian, and then you got your Caucasian, who's a black fella. You got your European, who is Arctic fella, and you got your Mongolian, you got your fucking African, and Australian and American, same fucking guys. We're rolling fucking forward. Why? Because we're piecing this all together. 1650 is the timeline at this point, where the lie began, and shit started to twist. Yeah, shit started to twist. This is when these Arctics and Europeans started to come in, as well as your Mongolians and Africans. And with this allegiance, they invaded God's land is the best way to describe it. That's what they call it. So, who am I to argue? Right? Because prior to 1650, we'll get back to that in a second. We have this. Yeah, the real deal. The real deal. Before shit got racist and motherfuckers decided, you know what? We're going to fuck all these guys. We're going to take all these fucking resources on this land. And with this commission, we're going to divide this land and resources until someone stops us. And we're pretty good with this brainwashing shit. Nobody's going to wake up. Now, we're going to look at this article. It says natural self-goddess, trademark, the blog. And she automatically assumes that she's an anthropology student who knows anything. I'm not judging. I was once brainwashed my fucking self as well, and that is how I ended up where I am right now. And with her brainwashed self, she says she studied the human body, healing, physics, metaphysics, yoga, modalities. Lord knows that is a sophisticated work. But yet when it came to her African culture, she knew far less than she thought she should have. When bitch, apparently you know nothing. I'm not calling her bitch because you're being respectful. I'm just saying it's upsetting for these people to try to assimilate us into their culture, brainwash us till our resources and enslave us forever. That's hella disrespectful, and I do not appreciate it. She could be an American Indian, but the brainwashing is so fucking deep at this point. Like me, it took my granny having a conversation. We're gonna get to that later. But yeah, know thyself. Apparently, you do not know yourself. Either you are an agent working for this conglomerate of races invading our people, taking our resources, or you are a brainwashed. Now, it says, are we African Americans? Fucking no. Are we black? Fucking no. We're clearly brown. Negro? Fucking no. You have to be a Negroid to be a Negro. Maybe you are a descendant of a Negro and you are a Negroid. What the fuck ever floats your fucking boat? Mulatto? That's just an Indian. Yeah. Colored, copper colored. Those are all the same things. Those are American Indians. Now, let's let her back to the Library of Congress. Now, when she got to the Library of Congress, she apparently couldn't see through the bullshit. Now, we Indigenous Aboriginals are found all over the world. No, you are fucking not. The African is not a fucking Aborigine. This is the problem. French people, the black French people, for lack of a better term, we're the dark brown, heavy melanated people all around the fucking world. We are different. Okay, I know this takes a lot and it busts your fucking brain, but you have to understand we come from a different fucking stock. We began from different covers of different books. Okay, you open up a book, boom, and you read a story, right? Boom. Now this book and this book are not the same. Okay, it's different books, my G. Both of them have covers, both of them got pages, but they're different fucking books. This story is about a detective solving crimes. This story is about a lady longing for love. You know what I mean? These are two different fucking stories. Totally different fucking stories. Totally different fucking authors. Totally different fucking beginnings. But the same producer. You know what I mean? The same spark, but two different fucking fires. We Indigenous Aboriginals, that is correct, are not found all over the world. This is how it reads correctly. We Indigenous Aboriginals are found in Americas, North, Central, South, and islands surrounding the Oceanic Pacific, Hawaii, Australia, etc. Europeans, Africans, Caucasians, Asiatics, Asians come from the same stock. It's not a lot. It's not hard to fucking understand when you look at the fucking map. You look at the area, and then you comprise that map with the other maps leading up to this point where the sea level was different. California used to be a fucking island. And place used to be connected. Even though that is we can't take away from that. Can't nothing away from that, right? At the end of the day, it's two different stocks, two different pedigrees, like Rottweilers and Pit Bulls, okay? Yeah, you might come from a similar source, but at the end of the day, through progression, etc., things being what they are, we ended differently. When I say ended, it was just the beginning. You're talking about 500,000, whatever the fuck you time to get some shit. The more the fucking story is, in order to be an Aborigine, you have to be an Australoid. Okay? Caucasians, Asiatics, and Africans come from Negroid stock. Maybe they don't, but as far as I know, that is the only two different melanated pedigrees. Is Australoid and Negroid. And they are as different as day and fucking night. Now, we went through those other maps leading to this map. You have the original map out of the world's races. You have the Negroid, the African. Right there. You see that? Bottom right, what does that say? The Negroid, the African. The Australoid, the American. Malaysian, okay? Which could be an amalgamation between the Mongoloid and the Australoid. We're not debating that. We're not asking. It just is what it is at this point, okay? But I'm pretty fucking sure Malaysians from this time period are the same as straight-haired Aborigines. It was whatever. Yeah, what figure, right? Could it be a mixture of amalgamation of the Australoid American and the Mongoloid? Most likely. We were seafaring people. We traveled the whole fucking world. If there's a coast and we landed on it, and you can see the most beautiful, amazing structures in that area, and they were the most civilized people ever. Yeah, okay, we civilized the fucking world. There you go. Okay, I said it. It is what it is. But as you can see, this is when they decided they were going to divide, conquer, and basically whitewash the world. This is when the brown bag test came into effect. This is what you got here. This is a mixed breed. Would you like some because that's what your tribe was, or would you like some because you got amalgamated with the coalition? Coalition being the Caucasian, the African, the Mongoloid. Now, Australoid Malaysian, same people roughly. All we wanted to do was trade, explore, and build. You know, we make the world go round. That's what we do, and we do it in a righteous manner. But nevertheless, you have here the closest thing to the truth that you're going to get outside of the Caucasian now being white. Once again, the Caucasian is what you would modern day call black. I'm not saying they're dead, but they're saying they're dark brown. Okay, we're gonna use that definition. We'll fuck it. Let's skip all that. They're melanated. Okay, so the Caucasian, we don't know who the fuck this guy is. Okay, the Mongoloid, we don't know, but we know. The Negroid, the African, we all know. American Australoid, apparently you fuckers forgot we existed. Okay, you pretend we're not here. We don't. But then again, you've been taking everything from us since you met us, since the African brought what you would assume is the Caucasian to us. You have been robbing us and been lying to us this whole time. Down to the agreement between the Moors and the English to kick out the French, Spaniards, Dutch, take all the resources and enslave the American Australoids from the Pacific to fucking New York, back down to Antarctica, all the way back up to Canada, forever. Once again, let's break this shit down for you. The Negroid, The Australoid are different. You cannot be an Aborigine if you are not of Australoid stock. The only thing Negro is a Negroid. They started the Negro, okay, in America to trick you out of being an Australoid. That way they can easily steal your fucking resources. You have been brainwashed ever since you allowed them to teach your children, and we continue to let them teach your children, and we continue to eat the food that they produce as well. Yeah, dangerous game we're playing there. We should probably get that in check. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's that, right? And let's go. What's here? Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This is a good one. Now, hold on. Let me go this way. Right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Take you. Come on. Let's ride, my G. Take you some places and shit. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, you're fucking with me now. You're fucking with me now. Uh-oh. Shit just went left. Shit just went left. I just want to see that picture. That one. Right there. Keep it in simple. Oh, they're blurring it out. But number 3 is Sudanese. 4 would be the Zulu. 6 is a Pacific Islander. 7 is American. Cold part about this shit is number 8. I gotta find this picture clear. I gotta get this picture clear. I gotta get this picture clear. Hold on. Number 1, you got the Chinese. 2, Eskimo. 3, you got the Sudanese. Okay, number 4. Number four is Zulu. Yeah. Number 5 is the Semites. Holy shit, right? Fucked you up with that. Yeah, Semites. Number 6 is the Polynesian. That's the American Australoid. Number 7, okay. That is they say that's the Sudanese version of American, aka another fucking American Australoid 6 and 7, same dude. So shit goes there. Number 8, okay, is the Nord of America. That's American Nord. That's the Nords who came to America. That's the Germanic. Shout out Lex Will. He'll put you up on fucking game, okay? It's a lot in there, but Lex will get you on the right fucking track. Number 9 is the German, who is a Nord. Number 8 is a Nord. Number 5 is a Nord. Number 2 is a fucking Nord. Number 1 is a Nord. 4, Negroid. 3, Negroid. 6, Australoid. 7, Australoid. Both are American. Number 8 is the German. Siberian came over. They tell you this fucking thing. They tell you just gotta be able to keep shit to what the fuck it is. Because they don't keep shit to what the fucking Negroid. Not no Negroid. Not no fucking, not no Zulu. Not no goddamn Sudanese. Not no Mongolian. Not no Asiatic. Not no fucking German. Okay? The Asiatics and Germans, same motherfucking creature, man. Okay? Don't forget these motherfucking sisters, bro. Them motherfuckers don't matter. Okay? If your granny told you you were in fucking, I was once brainwashed as well. So I thought I was 4. I thought I was 3. I was Asiatic 1, 2, 5, 8. You know what I mean? So fucking much because I was once brainwashed and believing I was every fucking thing under the sun but what the fuck I was, right? And like any other young idiot, I was like, I'm not gonna listen to my motherfucking I'm not gonna ask them what the fuck you talking about. They ain't hip to the game. I was fucking wrong, Sway. I was fucking very, very wrong, Sway. And we pay the most horrible, heaviest price of all for not listening to IL. And then you find yourself some not young when they figure that out. Some of them be old, can't do shit when they figure that out. But never the fucking left, my G. I thought I was a fucking Moor, right? I thought I was Egyptian, Ethiopian. I thought I was all that old goofy shit. I thought I was a Moor from Europe. And every time I would study these fucking histories, I would find myself right back in America. At some point, it would be, oh, we got this from America, we got this from America. I'm like, who the fuck are these Americans? And come to fucking find out, these fucking Americans look just like fucking me. They look just like me. I look just like the Olmecs, Mayans, people of the Caribbean, Pacific Islanders, freaky, freaky. The phenotype from head to fucking toe, body structure, head to toe. Okay, we have been infiltrated by colonizers. This is true. We have been infiltrated by foreigners. This is true. But not all of us have mixed, and not all of us were willing to mix. Okay, this is why you don't look like African. You just got the same motherfucking skin tone sometimes, but you look just like them niggas over there in the Pacific Islands. You look just like them niggas in South America. You look just like them niggas in Central America, North America, Canada, Haiti, Panama, the Bahamas, Virgin Islands. We don't look like them. We don't eat like them. We don't act like them. We don't think like them. And that's a huge problem. The more you think like a foreigner, the more you're going to act like a foreigner, and the more your soul is going to fight against you. Because it's like, this is wrong. This ain't working. Why the fuck we keep doing this stupid shit? This ain't us. Now, some of these foreigners do have Australoid stock, but most do not. Let's get that established, okay? And most of the time, more often than not, they intend to take what you got. That's why foreigners come to America and they start their businesses and they get these grants and loans, and then they pass them to their family members and they get grants and loans, and you can't get a fucking bank loan to save your fucking life. But everybody else is getting a piece of your fucking pie while you're sitting up there trying to pull yourself up by your fucking bootstrap. Crazy shit ever. All you had to do was listen to your elders. I told my granny one day, I say, we African, granny. Why are these people saying we everything else? And we Moors, and we Egyptian. And she frowned her face up at me, and she said, boy, we Choctaw. And she would talk me 2 weeks. And then that's when all the pieces of the puzzle started falling together. Then we find the treaty between the Moors and the English, the Iklis, Imanimpa, to kick out all the other foreigners, to control our land, resources, divided between the two, and enslave us forever. Now, they say Mobilian is extinct, and I'm a Mobilian. Muskogee style, American Australoid. Right? Now, get into the cartoon picture. I had to make sure I get before I get any further into it. Look at it. Humans, forest people, copper colored people, savannah people, dark brown, sand people, dark brown. Orcs are Asiatics. Elves are what we would call Caucasians. The only humans in this whole fucking list are melanated. Don't fuck with me. And there's 3 different stocks. Come on, man. It's a joke. They think it's funny. You don't fucking know. You don't pick up the books to read. You don't fucking read civil rights. You don't fucking know what civil rights is for American Indians. Your grannies, uncles, aunties, friends who out there getting bit in their ass and covered with water hoses for your Indian ass, not for your Negro ass. They didn't understand at that point what Negro meant. They didn't have access to the shit. But now we do, as basically as said, and Dark Man said, and countless others, medicine men, and though some shit may be off, okay, for the most part, every it's in the right direction. It's going where it needs to go. And where's that going is, you're not a fucking Negro, you're not black, you're not a Moor, you're not an African, you're an American Indian. Now, they do live among us, okay? Like sleeper cells, slowly trying to breed in and breed us out. I'm not saying that they're all terrible people, but most foreigners plan to fuck you in the end. It is what it is. We got to accept that shit, as well as we got to accept that we're different. And the more we try to be what we are not, the more trouble we're going to run into, okay? I mean, if you're going to play a motherfucking game of life, my nigga, play it all the way. Don't be out here half-assing, my G. Don't be out here half-assing, my G. Don't be playing the game half-ass, my G. Now watch what happens when I look up American Australoid. Nigga, we don't exist. We are now the American Negro. You see that the first line is Australoids were a dark-skinned racial group originating in Australia, believed to be descended from a group, and that believed to be. But genetic studies today tell you that the goddamn African and Australoid are the most genetically different group on the fucking planet Earth. Believed to be. I don't want to hear what you believe. I want to hear what you know. Right? Mighty funny when you say Australoid, this comes up. Proto-Australoid. Proto-American. This is what the first American. I know a fine ass woman. She a Cherokee. She look just like that. Boy, I swear to God. Skin smooth. Her nose is just the cutest shit ever. She looks so fucking full. And she, oh my God. She revs this Choctaw in. So I tell you what, she make me go. You know, I don't fuck with her like that. She don't know I got a little crush on her. She's fine as fuck. One of the most beautiful things that's great. But she was just like that. She is one of the purebred. It's on the whole fucking family. They don't fuck around. Damn, they know they Cherokee. If you motherfuckers out there saying, oh, Cherokee no more, stop fucking lying. Stop lying. Stop pretending. Because a nigga like me, you got shit all on you, sir. We gonna clear that shit up right the fuck up real quick. Right the fuck up. Weezy. The Australoid. What's the start? Australoid America. That was the search, right? Agree to Australoids, right? Yes, well, we everywhere. When they say Aboriginal Chinese women of America, China's way, they mean those are the Australoids who got there, right, and civilized that nation. And then those people who were there made it with us, assimilated to our culture, and then toppled it eventually. Okay, Negrito was their way of describing the Negroids, but we've already been through that. So now that you caught up, my nigga, everything black ain't no African. That's one of my lines in one of my little songs and shit, so everything black ain't no fucking African. Stop wearing these fucking dashikis and all this bullshit representing your fucking colonizer and your oppressor. Unless you have a good standing with these people and they are trustworthy, they've earned your respect, and they respect our motherfucking history and our culture, stop claiming that shit. You look stupid as fuck and you embarrassing our whole motherfucking people. You sending us back thousands of fucking years. No, the old mix was not no fucking African. Stop saying that stupid ass shit. There's no such thing as a Cherokee Moor. There's no such thing as a Moorish American. There's no such thing as an Aboriginal European unless he comes from Australoid stock and he went over there and civilized those people. This is very simple shit. In order to be an Aboriginal, you have to be an Australoid. In order to be a Negro, you have to be of Negroid stock. And we just covered that. We got all that out the way. So we're going to stop all this simple shit. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to come together mentally, not physically. Don't group your stupid ass up in a big ass group where they can easily take you the fuck out. All right? And if you do group the fuck up, make sure you got armaments and you stocked up and you know the motherfucking trees and you can hold your shit down. Don't be out there half-assed. It's 2020. And Mingo's ready to go. All right. I was raised a whole Indian. And only when I got into fucking high school and junior high school did that roots bullshit start sinking in and I became brainwashed. And being raised as a motherfucking American Indian, as a Choctaw, as a Muskogee, as a Virginian, Geechee, Garifuna for you hating ass niggas. Ain't no motherfucking African in there. We do got a term to describe Africans, and that's Zambo. We got a word for English, and that's Ickles. We have no word for French, Spaniard, none of that shit. Okay? So those are the two groups that fucked us over as far as I'm fucking concerned. Now, it's a different world today. People have changed. People have grown. Okay? So, if they are righteous, then we can meet and greet. We can be together. If they not righteous, you don't mix wickedness with righteousness. Period. And that's the first real deal motherfucking spiel I had for you, nigga. Because I'm sick of seeing motherfuckers out here saying stupid shit. When I say nigga, I mean American Indian, because that's the original goddamn definition of the motherfucking word. If you not know American Indian, you not know fucking Inca, stop using the motherfucking term. If you don't have American Australoid, finger quote, black blood in you, just like a fucking samurai, you ain't no motherfucking nigga. Don't worry about how we use the motherfucking term. And bitch, we not gonna quit using it because we know the truth and we know what the fuck it means. And we in on your little inside fucking joke. Ha ha, call him a nigga. He don't fucking know. He think he a African. Bitch, I fucking know. Because unlike my counterparts and all these brainwashed, brain dead zombie dick sucking, cock riding, secret group joining, weak yellow motherfuckers, I was born into all of this bullshit. I know most of it by heart, my nigga. And nigga is an American Indian, a copper colored individual found in the fucking America. Only after you decided to conquer us and destroy our culture and write us out of history did everybody else become a fucking nigga. Don't play me. Because everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Don't play me, my nigga. Play yourself. Feels better. Guarantee one more time for you bitches. I want to lay down this motherfucking pimp game on you, bitch. One more motherfucking time. I say, play with yourself. Don't play with me. It feels better and you're going to get more out of it. Chima chukma. Oni hili pata chukma. Big Chief. Mobile. You bitch you.